Hello out there, distance learners. We got Green 5 going on today. Very similar to what we did last time. We're continuing to work with that E-drop. And again, that is so much fun to say. When your family comes home and asks you what you did at school today, say, I did an E-drop. And they'll be like, what? Are you okay? And you'll be like, no, it's for adding suffixes. Oh, you just don't get it. And they won't. But they will when you explain it. E-drop, let's start there. So we have the word hope. We hoped to do something. So hope is in the future. Hoped is in the past. So we're going past tense. We're adding ed. So we have to drop our e from the word hope, drop that e, and then add in ed. So really you're dropping the e, but we're adding an e back today, which is a little bit tricky. Last week we dropped the e and added ing. That made a little more sense. This time we drop the e, but we bring it back as we bring back the ed sound so that it happened in the past. I mentioned earlier the word hop. This is where you double. So just like last week, we're going to double our consonant at the end. We'll double our P and add ed. So hop becomes hopped, and you double that P, so that goes in the double category. Hope, we drop the E to add ed, so that goes in the E-drop category. And then we have nothing words, like join. We don't have to drop an E. We don't have to double the last consonant. We just add our ed. So this is the nothing category, joined. We will not have anything in oddball this week, so don't worry about that. We're just focusing on double, E-drop, and nothing. Wonderful. Let's read through our words. Planned, to plan before. That was the future. We planned for this big day. Seemed, we take seem, and it seemed. Wait becomes waited. Nod becomes nodded. Mix become mixed. Stepped becomes stepped. Or did I say stepped already? Step becomes stepped. Chew becomes chewed. Want, wanted. Grab, grabbed. Drop, dropped. Close, closed. Score, scored. Acted, well, act becomes acted. Pass becomes passed. Now be careful with that word. We're going to talk about that one. Name becomes named. Help, helped. Live, lived. This word's off my page. Let's move that over. Shout becomes shouted. Stir, stirred. Save, saved. Start, started. Wonderful. So let's talk about this first one right here. Let's maybe back up. Let's talk about let's talk about grabbed. Our base word is grab. So we are going to grab something, or yesterday, I grabbed it. So we double that B, and then we add our ed. Now, past looks like that as well. Notice how we have double consonants. You're like, oh, Mr. Esky, it's got a double. Be careful. Pass is P-A-S-S. All we're doing is adding the ed because it already has a double consonant. Grab only has a single B, so we're going to have to double that B because it only has one. Past will be nothing because it already has two S's right there. That one's tricky. I like it. How about here? We got saved. Grab that. We drop the E in save. Drop that E. We add the ed. Saved is our past tense of save. Friends, you're going to go through and organize all these. Be careful. There are a couple other tricks out there with nothing, so make sure you read them. Make sure you look at that root word. What is that root word? Did we double it? Stirred. Does it have two R's at the end or no? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. You doubled it. Shh. Stirred. But be careful with those. There are some out there. So keep that in mind as you sort and organize. When you are finished, you are going to click on the purple microphone because you get to read it to me again. You'll record yourself doing a screen recording of your words. Please read through all of your words. Then explain to me why you sorted them the way you did. What about those words did you notice? Anything that you notice, I want you to share and tell me in your screen recording. There is a video on your Google Classroom. If you have forgotten how to screen record and submit, check that out. But it is like last week, so if you remember last week, you are ready to rock and roll. If not, please check out that video for instructions. Stay awesome. Green number 5, you're doing great.